generate much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Bridges, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here's Wagner. Anthony in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 5. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And Carter with the basket on the assist from Suggs. Carter's got 5. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Here's Johnson. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And there's the pass to Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Wagner kicks to Anthony. Now, here's Suggs. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Wagner. Takes the 13-footer. Good on the shot. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Wagner. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Bridges trying to free himself up. A shot's good from Claxton.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for teammates or for yourself.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Johnson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bowl, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. The 3 from Anthony. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Count it, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Mikal Bridges has found it through the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. Now, here's Wagner. And here's Anthony for 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Curry against Wagner. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one. Looks for Thomas, gets it to him. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Anthony. Here's Suggs. Bucket is good. Suggs has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Curry. Rebounded by Anthony. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Banchero's checked in for Franz Wagner. The Magic have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because it's something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Harris finds Thomas in the corner. Simmons with it. Nice move. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5. And there's the call on Curry. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets. And both free throws good for Anthony.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Right side, Thomas. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thomas. Curry's got 6 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Lays it up off the glass. And the Magic lead by 1. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now, here's Curry. 6 points for him. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Sweet move. Pass to Claxton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Suggs kicks to Anthony. And it's off from 3-point range. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic lead by 1. And time to...
Magic, 37.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. We've got Carter. Suggs out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Wagner. And it's Banchero in at the small forward. And O'Neal gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
To the middle. Carter, that's good. And that's now 7 points for Wendell Carter.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Dinwiddie. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. They lead by 1. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Bridges misses. Orlando leading by 3. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. That one falls. And the Magic lead by 5.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
The 3, Bridges. Carter pulls it in. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Bridges shot, good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
And then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Curry's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Wagner against Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic. Both free throws good from Wagner.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Finney-Smith kicks to Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Wagner missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Magic leading by 5. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade to replenish your energy for the late game push. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's Curry outside. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Another miss by Orlando. Nets trail by 5. Outside, Simmons. Johnson right side. Here's Curry with the 3. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Curry, 4th personal foul. Team's 5th foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Seth Curry. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bol, he's checked in for Banchero. Claxton, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Bol, that's good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Johnson for 3. Can't hit that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Banchero's checked in for the Magic. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Brooklyn's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Johnson, that's for 2. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Magic shooting in this game, 45%. The pass to Suggs. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations. But he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to it.
Orlando leading by 8. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9. 50 seconds left in the 4th. Finney Smith kicks to Johnson. For 3, Bridges. Banchero grabs the board. And it's Orlando's ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Shots good by Anthony.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D. Don't believe in. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around. See my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm a everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't you come on? Want a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
When we could be superstars, we've been rather wrecking cars.
Hey bro, is that Jambo?
What is at stake for us? Kicking up corners. Yeah, we could be superstars, but I'm pretty sure our time is up. And so we fell off the spin.
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForge. Allie, take it away.
Well, Brian, the NBA is trying to engage short attention.
Makes sense, Allie. Thanks. And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Danilo Gallinari out there with Robert Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges is out there with Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one spot. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Outside Gallinari. Outside Tatum. Claxton with a rebound. Bridges against Brown. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. The three ball. The rebound, Celtics. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Brown. Buries the easy one.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Brown. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career, it was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Johnson inside, pounded by Tatum. The shot by Johnson, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Williams. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the wing, right side. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Here's Claxton. He can't hit that time. And it's Boston the other way. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Gallinari's shot is off. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
The Celtics with the lead. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Good on the shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Brown. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Tatum from long range. Offensive rebound. And Horford gets it to go.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Simmons. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Celtics. Muscala, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's White in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And you have to think that one advantage the Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Curry, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Good on the bucket.
That's all about determination from Derek White. Doesn't let the contact deter him.
Brooklyn trailing. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Tatum's shot is good.
Boy, you love the rise and fire off the bounce by Jason Tatum. That is not easy.
Here's Simmons. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
For Boston. And they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Pass to Smart. Tatum inside. Harris on him. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart. Tatum's got 7.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Curry. Here's Simmons. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When you're 6'11 and have that kind of athleticism, get to the backboards. Well done, Ben Simmons.
Outside White. It's Smart on the wing. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And out of bounds. Boston will.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports DH.
Thanks very much.
That's a great...
I see you as my wife. I see you with me and us is three, hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I will fall if you leave. For the Mars and APs, babe, I ball in HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta stay for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, you in the spotlight. I ain't even got a vibe. If you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you on the west side.
I've been losing my patience, validations. How many times did I pray for this? Tell me who's on my side, really. Can't count all the nights, really. Took a lot to put my pride aside. I walk through fire trying to find my way. Sometimes I can't find the words to say. I come alive when I find my peace when I just don't, I believe in shooting stars in the way to go. Guess it's been long way home. It's the season, got my rings, all colors make them look old. Slow up, slow down. New I found, I've been running to you. Slow up, slow down. New I drown. I've been running from you. Loose screws. Every time I get treated, I accuse. I've been running from you. I'm the one, gotta praise God for the things that I done. Look off. That's hard. You always gotta shut up, God.
Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble. We lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten. I sat with Cassius across from Liston. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains, you a carbon copy. I'm disturbing, hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage a would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn. So to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah, the way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. A new. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. A new. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Hey yo, grandma read from Matthews in the book of Joseph. Learned the cash rules, started is an omen. If you omen, then pay the ticket or they pay a visit in a low tent. My theory is you lames on the low end. What your tribe called you cornballs never get no wins. Cherish your freedom, the inside of them is different. I sold the plate to a fallen angel in Hell's Kitchen. I seen on the street corner, it smelled sickening. Told a homie to watch his step, then he out of sight, out of mind. Quickly how they forget you, it was fake love for real, only the call it my it was made to. As far as flows, everything I say celestial. Hand Cecil off a bit, call it a test tube. Will make him come back and spend everything. That's a chess move. Know the difference from king, queen, and pawn, rook and castle. Out to snatch you. Came up.
Can't remember who. Too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. A new. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. A new. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Sloan. Party forever. Okay. Yeah. 날 향해 쏟아지는 기대와 칭찬 기분 좋은 말만 해주려는 날 위한 이 시간 그 속에서 나는 숨이 좀 막히는 듯해 나 잠깐 방에 들어가서 쉬고 있을게 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 일찍은 가지마 난 혼자가 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 나 없어도 잘만 놀 거라 집에 가기 전엔 불러 yeah. 나는 의심만 가득이야 every moment 잠시도 못 참고 문의 길을 대보면 나도 없는데 왜 이해 나의 미래에 대해 왈가왈부 내 과거를 너네가 왜 이해해 하지만 이 현재를 나와 같이 해주기에 툴툴대지만 내 속마음은 yeah yeah Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever ever 그만 입에 발린 말은 지겨우니까 자 이제 나에게 쌓인 불평불만을 감당할 시간 난 이상하게 여기서 왜 살아있음을 느껴 이런 게 내 삶을 움직이는 힘이라는 게 참 웃겨 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 집에는 가지마 나는 혼자는 더 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 밥 하나 없이도 잘만 놀잖아 Don't leave me 깨져 있는 병 스티키 플라스틱 컵 살아있는 밤 화장실 앞 줄지 않는 줄 빨간색 암실 조명 밑에서 축하합니다 떼창하지만 모두가 부려 팝 yeah. Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever ever Party forever
The starting lineup for the visiting Portland Trailblazers. At small forward, Matisse Thybulle. At center, Yusuf Nurkic. At the other forward position, Jeremy Grant. At shooting guard, Anthony Simons. At the other guard position, Damian Lillard. The head coach of the visiting team is Chauncey Billups. Let's meet the start at foot.
Happy, and we have a minute.
Hey, Brian, well, Damian Lillard...
Yeah, like always a threat. Thanks for that. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thybulle in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
NBA, we have so much to be thankful for. And of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
Grant outside. Back to Simons. Thybulle against Garland. Here's Grant. They get the rebound. Here's Nurkic. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Portland, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for Cleveland, they're doing more than what people expected. And that's because they're getting solid contributions from some unlikely sources.
Back to Garland. Oh, rejected by Lillard. Outside Thybulle. Knocks it loose. Here's Okoro, covered by Thybulle. And Okoro gets it to go.
more and more assertive play from Isaac Okoro. This is a good sign for their offense.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Now here's Thibault. Back to Lillard. Pass to Graham. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Now here's Mobley. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. Garland, no good.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Grant's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Left side, Garland. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell puts up a 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Thibault. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Lillard. To the inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Mitchell. And it's Portland with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The drive by Simons. Hook loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Osman comes in for Evan Mobley. LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And Rubio is subbed in for Darius Garland. Here's Wade. Shots blocked. Here's Reddish. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green is checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Lillard can't get it to go. The Cavs trailing. Outside, Green. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Lillard against Rubio. Outside Reddish. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Reddish has got his second basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Osman. And that's going to be a travel. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in.
For the Trailblazers, Nasir Little.
The Trailblazers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Watford. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
LeVert with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Shot is up. The shot by LeVert, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The shot by Lillard, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the basket by Rubio.
You understand what the defense is trying to do, but Rubio just so creative out there to make plays.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Sharp. There's the triple. They get it back. Little, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And you got to appreciate Nasir Little, because this is the stuff he does. Gets in, and he's aggressive on the offensive glass.
And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the opening quarter. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Sharp in its small forward. Kept alive. Allen. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has.
Mobley against Grant. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Launches a 3. And they'll get another chance. Pass to LeVert. The 3. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Lillard outside. Here's Sharp. Down low. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 8. And Allen has the defense and finishing that you want from the center spot, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Allen can switch on the guards with ease. Great lateral movement and contests very well. Having a center that can do that is huge for a team.
Pass to Lillard. Grant against LeVert. Lillard outside. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer Sharp. The Trailblazers rebound. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And LeVert with a bucket on the assist by Allen.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for LeVert. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Lillard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, no matter who's in front front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Now that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Three-pointer sharp. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Coro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
With the assist.
Portland leading. Outside Thibault. Pass to Sharp. Outside Thibault. Clock at 6. Three-pointer Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Back to Simons. Now here's Thibault. Not a lot of room. And that one is stuffed right through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Wade. Misses off the right iron.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And he gets that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. There's Simons with a 3. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. Eubanks, he's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Reddish has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Can't back off for Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
From deep, Mitchell. And Watford pulls it down. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Simons against Rubio. Shoots off the step back, and the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, they're...
And so it's Portland with an impressive 16-point lead heading in.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Portland did not hesitate to set the pace. They showed tremendous effort and growth. And that should...
Okay, everyone, look who's running.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And for the Trailblazers, their shooting has been great this game, 58%. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Garland for 3. Second chance shot. Here's Mobley. Out to Garland. Simons with a steal. Lillard got a good look. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Now Portland with it. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Second shot opportunity, and it's Allen laying it in.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Inside, here's Grant. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 10. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. When you talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about?
I'm on that play mode, I'm still on tour.